And now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our salutatorian of the class of 2024, Riley Davis.
All right, hello everyone, and congrats to my fellow graduates out there. So just the other day, I was sitting in my chemistry class. It was Katie, McKenna, and I, and we were talking about this speech. And then I remembered on my phone I had this notes app with a bunch of random quotes I have on it. So that's where I found this quote, finally useful for once, right? So the quote is by Chuck Palahniuk from a book called Invisible Monsters. The quote is, "Nothing of me is original. I am the combined effort of everyone I've ever known." I'll say it again. Nothing of me is original. I am the combined effort of everyone I've ever known. A lot of people think they are original and are their own person, but I really never agreed with that. No one is built of just themselves. They are built of the experiences with their family and friends, their sports, their classes, teachers, coaches, etc. The list could go on and on. Now imagine how you were in elementary, then in middle school, then beginning of high school, and now right now, sitting before me. Think of the changed person you have become over the years. There have been many different experiences and people, good or bad, that has created this you. Now I just want to force you to think about some of these people and experiences, so bear with me, all right? So we all know family is huge in everything, and for me, my mom and dad were a huge part of creating me and creating my competitiveness and work ethic throughout these years. Without them, those attributes may not have become a part of me. So thank you, Mom and Dad, and I love you. As for my brother, he shaped me more than anyone else. I quite literally followed his footsteps, and if anyone knows what I looked like in elementary and middle school, you would know what I'm talking about. My outfits were out there, and we were the neon kids, so yeah. He shaped me more than just my clothes, though. He shaped my classes throughout all these years and the path I took. That's why I'm here today, just like he was last year. That's what I think, at least. So I just want to give a huge thank you to him, so thank you, Liam. You're over there someplace.
Liam!
So after hearing how my family impacted me, I want you all to think of a family member right now who added qualities to you and changed the person you are. Hopefully you all thought of someone and realized how much they changed you. Family and friends can be a close tie. You may have thought of a friend right now when I asked you to think of a family member, just because your bond is that close. Sometimes when you're friends with someone long enough, it becomes a family bond. Shout out to Emma and McKenna over here for being that for me. They've been there since kindergarten, so thank you guys. Those types of friendships shape who you are and influence you. I want you all to think of someone right now who is that family bond to you. Sometimes the friends who help create you are the ones who were in your life from a random circumstance, like a class, a field trip, or just anything to create a brief friendship. You learn something new from this person, and it can stick with you, even if they do not stick with you themselves. So right now, I want you all to look around, so start looking around, everyone, and find someone that was this for you, the person who gave you knowledge, but they did not stick around. Doesn't have to be a bad way, guys, don't worry. Classes change, you know. Now, in my opinion, this next category is one of the biggest influences in our lives at the end of our high school career, our social life. Our social lives throughout the classes we have had, the sports we have played, and the clubs we participated in. That is where we become ourselves. These programs make you branch out and figure out what you do like and don't like about people, what traits you want to show and what not to show, and show you how to act respectfully. All these factors can create a personality. These programs can also give you a chance to meet new people, and these people can create you. These new people can then turn into mentors. Personally for me, I have a few mentors. I want to do a special shout out to Coach Jose. Hopefully he's out there someplace. Yeah, there he is. For being been there for me throughout my whole basketball career from 7th to 12th grade. He has added to my confidence and my love for basketball. Then there's Coach Kramis. He helped me throughout a very, very tough mental battle this year in javelin. I hurt my ankle at the end of my season in basketball, which then postponed my javelin season. He helped talk me through the season and boost me up though. Both of these coaches enhanced my confidence in playing and my don't lose mentality. Then I have a few teachers I have liked over the years, but this certain one stuck with me, Mr. Scott. When I took his physics class, I literally thought, wow, I want to become him. There was something so interesting about him and cool. He was good at outdoor things, knew a lot about physics, and he just added to my love of knowing things. And he could build and repair machines, anything he wanted to. It was insane. He would talk about it all of class. So this impressed me. He also opened my mind to physics and the possibilities of having fun also. He never made his class boring, even though it was a bunch of formulas with solely variables in them, which ended up leaving me impressed. So now I want you all to think of someone who made an impact on you, such as the ones I've mentioned. It may be good, it may be bad, but either way, it shaped you. Then think about what this person instilled in you. All right, so I know I'm asking a lot of you guys today, even though it's not supposed to be about thinking, it's supposed to be about celebrating, but I just have one more for you, all right? What I'm going to ask of you is to think of the person you were walking into this high school on the first day of school at freshman year. And now I want you to think of the person you are right now, sitting before me. Think of how much you have changed, improved, and achieved over these years, all right? You are now a person who is a beautiful piece of mosaic art. This art, the product of all the things I asked you to think about today, was built by every person, experience, and outcome that happened in your life. So even though we are all leaving after this ceremony, whether you love or hate this idea, we will always be together as class of 2024. This high school experience has created a part of you that you will take on into your years to come. So be appreciative of these years and the person they made you, and use it to help create your future. I hope you all have a great, successful life, and keep adding new, unique pieces to your mosaic art. I do have one last thing to say though. This goes out to Katie over here. So just so you know, first is the worst, second is the best. All right. All right, that will be all for me. So now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the corresponding secretary of the class of 2024, Vanessa Struby.